Welcome to Tiger Talk, your source for information about your hometown and surrounding area. Tiger Talk is brought to you by Whistle Stop Donuts, Strain Beans Coffee House on Lower Main in Princeton, Hancock's Neighborhood Market in Katie's delicious homemade goodness, and Perry's Floors and more.
Make the morning great with a stop at Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main Street in Princeton. Whistle Stop makes their donuts fresh daily, and they're ready on your way to work or school. They have a wide variety of fresh donuts, so you can surprise the office with a dozen delicious donuts. Stop by Whistle Stop today and enjoy a donut or a dozen. They're open 5 a.m. to noon, Monday through Saturday. Whistle Stop Donuts on West Main in Princeton.
And a very good, cold, chilly Wednesday morning. Ty Engelbright in studio, and I have the pleasure of welcoming Ashley White with the University of Kentucky Extension Office. She is our agent for Family and Consumer Sciences. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
Awesome. Well, did you have a nice Christmas and New Year?
I did.
Good
Nice little break, and now we're back at it, ready to go.
It was a nice break, but they go by pretty quick, don't they?
They do. But it's okay because I'm ready to hit the ground running. It's a new year. We've got new programs.
Let's hit the ground running. I know we got one coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow we have our next in the adulting series. It's our Get Organized.
Well, I need that bad.
Perfect for the new year. And we're going to talk about can you keep up with deadlines? What can you do to keep up with deadlines? How to get rid of clutter, especially all that paper clutter that's just laying around.
Is there paper clutter around?
Yes.
Gift wrapping paper and all that? Or you
all
mean like
that kind of
mail
stuff.
And stuff like that?
I'm really thinking mail at my house. I'm like, touch the mail one time. That's the best tip. Touch it one time. But no, it goes into a pile, doesn't it?
I've got this table. I've got this table when I come in my door, and it just sort of all kind of gets there. And I look at it sometimes, and I go, that might start a pretty good fire.
Right. And if I had have messed with that would have only taken me 30 seconds as opposed to 25 minutes.
Exactly.
So we'll talk about just some little simple tips that you can do to get rid of clutter, and not just paper clutter, but paper clutter seems to just compile.
And you still got time to, of course, that's tomorrow. So
that
you
is
got time
tomorrow.
To sign up by today, correct?
That would be great. It's not a food lesson, so we want to have enough supplies for everybody as far as papers and things like that, but more paper for you to take home. No.
Well, that's good. You can
more
look
paper
at it
for you to add to your clutter. But we do have a handout that will give you.
She turned a little red when she said that.
I know.
I saw it.
I know. But we will have a handout for those special tips because sometimes you can't remember them.
That's right.
After the class, and I'll tell you where to file that whenever you get back home, so you'll have it.
But in all seriousness, many of us need. Organizational skills to just help us in some areas.
Right.
And it's always good to hear tips and be, I didn't know I could do it that way.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
So we're excited about that. That's at 6 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday, awesome. January 4th. Can't believe it's January 4th.
365-2787. Yes, the number to call. Sign up for Organizing 101 with Adulting 101. How about that?
Yes, there you go. And then we've got something new. Joni and I are going to be trying new recipes throughout the year from our Nutrition Education Program calendar and from our Plated Up Kentucky Proud recipes.
All right.
So we need taste testers.
Oh, boy. We were just talking about that, weren't we?
Yes. We're going to do all the work. We're going to have the recipes ready for you to come in on your lunch break. We're going to our first one will be January 16th, and we're going to do from 11:30 to 12:30. Throughout the year, the time may change, but we're just going to try a few times and see if we can catch a large section of people's lunch breaks.
Neat.
So all you have to do is come in, try our recipe, give us a little feedback on it. We'll have recipe cards for you to take home of that recipe, and then we always have recipe cards. We'll have lots of others. And we just want you to experiment with us. Let us know if these recipes are good, if there's things that we should use in our programming. And
I'd love to
go from
experiment with
there.
you guys. Okay, so tell me, is this going to be just a little sample?
It's just a little sample.
Okay, all
Mhm.
right. So don't count on going out there and eating lunch.
Right. We try to give you enough, but
Yeah.
it is a sample.
Gotcha.
So just stop
I
by,
just see some
try
guy
it.
coming in and go, "Where's the buffet at?"
Right. It's not a buffet, just a little sample.
Okay.
But our first one will be January 16th, and we're still working on which recipe we're going to do for that. But we will be looking through the nutrition education program calendars, which we do have at our office. Those will be available here in the next few days.
All right.
So if you need a calendar,
Oh yeah. Everybody needs a good calendar too.
yes, we'll
Just more
have some
paper
of
to throw
those.
around.
You can hang that one
Oh
on the
yeah, you
wall.
can't hang that one up. That's
You
right.
need the calendar to help you get organized.
Okay.
You can write your
got me
dates on
You
it.
got me on that one.
When are the bills due? Let's write that on the
I
calendar.
do. I've started doing that.
There you go.
Yes.
So, see, there's a tip. There's 2 tips, and you haven't even come to the class yet.
And that's awesome. Can't you see the kind of education you can get in our UK Extension office? It's fabulous.
So that's the next one. And then our next adulting is January 16th as well. That's in the evening at 6 o'clock, and that's the sewing workshop. So
Okay.
just basic sewing skills.
No, that's always good to know. Every once in a while, you look down, oop, my button's gone,
Right.
or it's off my sleeve, and you need to sew a button on, or just a hems out of a pants, or a pair of pants or something. So,
Right.
Uh,
That's
so-
something that everybody needs to know.
so this is the type of sewing you just need with a needle and a thread. And
Yes.
maybe thimbles are kind of cool. They still got thimbles.
They do still have
You know
them.
what I'm talking about?
Yes, I
I used to
know.
see my
I know what you're talking about.
I used to see my grandmother. She'd be walking around the house with a thimble. on her
I'm
finger.
not good with them though. I can't sew with one.
Some people
but-
are skilled with a thimble.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people. I can do the button and I can do a hem, but I cannot do it with a thimble.
I can do a button, but nobody ever really taught me. I just, you can just go through in and out of the
Right.
hole so many times,
Yeah.
and then just kind of get your knot tied, and boom, you're there for at least a little.
It'll work for a little bit.
I'm
so,
I'm the king of the safety pin as well.
safety pins. Well,
But this is going to be real sewing.
yes, real sewing.
I'm charged up today. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's all
We're
right.
just having fun during our extension program. I got
That
you
works.
rattled.
That's okay.
I might have missed this, and I apologize. Let's go back to the sample food sample
Okay.
thing on January 16th. Is there anything anybody has to do? They just need to show up between those times.
If you'll call and let us know,
Okay.
we so that we can prepare for the amount of people that are showing
That you
up.
might
If
say.
you'll let us know the day before.
Okay. That's,
If you call us that day, we're probably going to be like, come on.
okay.
That's fine. But if we just have a general idea of how many people will be there.
Do you have an idea of what you're going to try this time? Or you have
Probably the first recipe in the calendar, which
Okay.
is red beans and rice. But I
Ooh,
can't
man.
promise that that's
Wow.
what it is.
That's good stuff.
We're still looking and trying to decide what's going to be the best thing to try for January to really kick it off. But
Nice.
so
yeah,
I can't promise that's what it is, but that's in the
Red beans and rice on January 16th. Sounds like a pretty good idea. Just a good sample. Then you get the recipe for it. You can go home and prepare it later on.
right. And they'll be quick and easy recipes too.
Right.
It won't be anything that's going to take you a whole
Be
lot
a
of time
3-day
to.
deal to
No. We like quick and easy.
Yes, that always, and I think most people do. I mean, everybody's
Mm-hmm.
busy, and it's always nice to get those extra, recipes that you can prepare, whether you're living by yourself or if you have a
Right.
family. And
Right.
so you just kind of can figure out the types of recipes. So it's going to be a great year. I got a feeling at the extension office.
We're excited. We're ready to go.
Shane stays busy. I know there's all kinds of agricultural companies. They got the Winter Wheat Workshop tomorrow over at the Bruce Convention Center, and in Hopkinsville they've got their fruit and vegetable thing at the Hyatt Regency up in Lexington. So he stays busy as well.
Yes.
Joni's busy.
Yes.
And well, I'm not even gonna our 4-H agent Rhonda. My goodness,
Right.
she is something else. So you guys are constantly in motion out there and moving and doing, and it's just an awesome resource for us here in the county. We have some great volunteers as well,
Mhm. We do.
and we can't thank them enough because
That's true.
every time I call out there, I get whatever I need and a smile and get taken care of. So
We try.
yeah,
We try.
So, great events, Ashley. Anything else? I know let's mention the
Weight Loss
yeah.
Wars. Weight Loss Wars starts January 18th at 5:30, and we're going to compete with Lyon County. So
Oh boy, we got competition.
we
this
are.
year.
We're going to have a friendly competition, but we're going to have a competition in between the counties and then competition in each county.
So you're going to tally overall weight pounds lost
We'll
between
do
counties.
We'll do percentage.
So you do- okay,
yes,
you do percentage.
we do it
It's just
percentage wise.
You do percentage of
Mhm.
of weight. Okay.
And so we'll have a
Couldn't
county.
remember.
We'll have either Caldwell County or Lyon County will win, and then there will be a winner in Caldwell County and a winner in
That's what I
Lyon
was
County.
thinking. So you want an individual winner in
Yes.
each county.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does like the loser have to shave their head or anything?
No, we're not going to make you do anything like that. But if you're interested in jump-starting a new healthy lifestyle, learning to lose weight or manage weight in a healthy way, this will be for you. It's not all about the competition.
Right.
Some really enjoy the competition. Some just like to come for the camaraderie. So we're more focused on the healthy
And
lifestyle.
it's a really great class. Not only will you get tips to control your weight, you'll get some great recipes there as well. You'll get little tools that will help you. You will learn about nutrition.
Yes.
And it's very educational for those of us. It's not just follow this and lose weight.
Right.
This is an informational type participation session, and it's really informative and really good.
Right.
I've started it and have not graduated yet, but if you're looking, folks, really after this first of the year, you feel like you've gained a few pounds, like some of us have, then it's a good place to start. It really is.
We're excited about that. That starts January 18th. If you want more information, just give us a call at the office. We'll be glad to fill you in.
Will there be more online sessions this year? Is it just
We're not going to do the online sessions like we did last
Okay.
year. It's just a 5-week program.
Right.
We may have some extra with the challenges and things like that
Right.
that we do online that would be optional, but
This will meet one day a week.
one day a week
yeah.
here. Lyon County will have a slightly different schedule, and I'll send that to you.
Okay.
If you can come to either place,
Okay, but you do
whatever
have to
works.
come in and weigh.
yes, you do. Come in and weigh if you want to be in the competition.
Exactly.
So-
you can still participate and not compete.
Right, yes, of
But
course.
if you want to be in the competition, which is fun and it keeps you a little bit more accountable, I think.
Right.
Then you can come in and weigh, but it's easy. All you got to do is step in there, boop. get on the
Right,
scale.
and we keep it totally confidential.
Oh, yeah.
We don't tell anybody.
Hey, everybody, come on in here and check this out.
Right. We don't do it in front of everybody and show it up on the
No.
big screen. It's by yourself with one of us, and we don't talk about it. So
No, but it is.
We
You
have a
guys
good
do-
time.
Yeah, you do a great job with it, and you get to sometimes. I think did you have you prepared food before out there?
yes,
I
we
think you
do. We
did,
have a
yeah.
sample. We
I
have a
thought you had
sample of a
yeah.
recipe each week. We do
Yeah.
a brief activity, and a lot of people are worried about the activity. It's not anything that we're going to make you jump up and run around outside the
No,
building.
no.
It's just some examples of things that you can do at home.
Yeah, and it might be you're at home and instead of sitting watching TV, you just get up and move. It might
Right.
be, punching your arms a few times
Mhm.
or throwing your legs out about 10. Yeah, but I mean, it's amazing. Those things add up.
They do.
And
Yes,
as,
they
as
do.
you do them, it's movement, and you're moving your body. You're using muscle groups that you might not. You're definitely not going to move them if you're just sitting on the couch, right?
Right. Right. So lots of little tips. Let's see. What else do we have? Supper Club. You mentioned
Oh, yeah.
Joni earlier.
Yes.
Joni's got another supper club coming up January 2nd.
Awesome.
No, sorry. We've already had January 2nd.
Yes, we have.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
January 22nd
Okay.
at 6 o'clock. Supper Club. A free cooking class. You learn quick and easy meals. You prepare them. You get to eat them. They're always delicious.
Yes, they are, and she does a great job with that.
She
And
does.
really, really successful series last year. I know when she started that, a lot of folks were attending, and it was a highlight of the year. And I think that's great that that's continuing in 2018.
Yes, she's really excited about that. And then the Caldwell County Homemakers are going to host a Super Bowl of Caring food drive once again. And that will be January 22nd through February 2nd.
Right, just in time for the Super Bowl.
Just in time for the Super Bowl. Like that little pun there.
Yeah, it's great.
So, if you're interested in donating non-perishable food items, you can bring those to the Extension office between January 22nd and February 2nd. And
Right.
then we'll donate them to the local food pantry.
Awesome. Lots of things going on to get us right into February.
Yes.
So, fantastic, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
And everyone out at our UK Extension office, folks. It's a great resource. Whether it's winter time, I know you're not out necessarily in your yards, but spring is right around the corner, and there'll be things that you might wonder about as far as any of your plants. How do I winter these? What do I do? Shane can answer those questions. There's all kinds of research out there, whether it's cooking, whether it's a homemaker type question, whether it's sewing. Those kinds of questions can be answered at our UK Extension office. If you want to get your child involved with 4-H, how do I do that? Rhonda Jewell, our 4-H agent. So good stuff out there. 365-2787. Ashley is our agent for family and consumer sciences. So if you have questions regarding homemaking, meals, how to run your household, budgets, and there's all kinds of things that she can help you with and educate you on. So
I'll be glad to. And check out our Facebook page.
Yes.
We post the events that we have coming up, our webpage. We try to keep all of that updated. So if you're wondering about a program, it should be on there.
Awesome. And if you missed any of this, you're just getting in late, go to our website, WPKYonline.com. We'll upload this to that as well as our YouTube page. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
All right. Lots of great things going on in our University of Kentucky Extension office. They're located out on US 62 West in Princeton. And if you have a question about anything, call out there, 365-2787. They're friendly, and they will help you, no doubt about it. It's 20 minutes now past the hour. That's going to do it for the extension portion of Tiger Talk. And stick around. You never know what kind of guests we might have coming up today. I'm going to try to get us a second half program here in just a few minutes, so stick around. Might be successful or I might not, because I'm going to surprise the potential guests. So anyway, stick around for that. It's 8:20, and on behalf of Ashley White, Ty Englebright, and hope you enjoyed our program today, and we will have an agent next Wednesday for our extension program at 8 o'clock on Tiger Talk here on WPKY. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
String Beans Coffee House in downtown Princeton specializes in